Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm back, Air Force Shields, another pickup video. We are here. It's March and April pickups. We're in May now, first week of May. But now I'm covered everything for the past 2 months. I haven't had a chance to do a video. It's been very busy catching up on games, my backlog, spend time with family and friends, work commitments. So I've been very busy. So let's get right to it, show you what I got. So the first stuff I'm going to show you, my friend Juan, he hooked it up. He has a guy that he knows that has a store that sells video games and stuff, and he reached out to me and a couple other people out here, Cyphic, my boy Rob78, and Shaq Funaki, some of the guys, YouTube personalities from the LA area that you might know if you watch their videos. He said, hey, the guy who sells some stuff, so he said, come and check it out. I went to check it out, and I picked up some good stuff, so I'm going to show you what I got. I found some Atari 5200 stuff. It's hard to find stuff out there for the Atari 5200, so whenever I see games I need, I'm going to pick it up. First game I picked up was Quick. Love this game. Keystone Capers. I had this game already, but the copy that I have, the label was falling off, so this worked out perfectly. It's clean, and I also got the label for both of those games, so I'm not label but the instruction manual, so definitely happy to pick this up. A device that I needed, and well, really don't need it, but it saves time from pulling out the 2600, and this is the cartridge adapter. So Atari released this, so you can use this on a 5200. You put it in, and then you put a 2600 cart in there. You can play 2600 games on a 5200, which saves a lot of space. As you know, 2600 it's about that big, so it takes up space in your game room. But this will definitely help. And also, it came with the instructions, still in good condition for its age. It's in very good condition, so got that for a very good deal. And the last thing that I got for the 5200 was the trackball, and the trackball is, I don't know if it was even used. It's open, but it really seemed like nobody even touched it. I have one of these for 2600. As you can tell, the size of this is much bigger than the one for 2600. Any Atari fans out there? And then you see the back that shows what type of games you can use it for. Centipede, Defender, Missile Command. So I've used this, had a lot of fun playing it. Takes a lot of space, but I was happy to get that from him. A couple other games that I needed. This is one game that I've always wanted to play it. I would always see it out there, but I didn't want to spend the price for it. And it was God Hand. God Hand for PlayStation 2. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but it's one of those games. I know Capcom released it. It looked fun back in the day when I think it was GameStop I was looking at. The magazine, I saw the reviews, and something I always wanted to try, so can't wait to get this. But he gave me a great deal on this, the store owner. Another game, Road Rash 2. Got this because the condition of this one is complete, clean, everything's included, the hint card, everything, including the manual. So that's an upgrade for me, so I definitely needed that. And then there were some Sega Saturn games that I needed. I picked up two. Mortal Kombat 2. I think I've played this on every system that was available for. Gun Griffon, needed this. This is another Sega Saturn first party game. So I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I love these type of games, these robotic sim games. And the last one is Robotica. I'm not sure how this is going to play. It looks kind of cheesy, so I can't wait to try it out, see how it is. But those are Sega Saturn games that I needed for the collection, and I was definitely happy to get that. I definitely thank Juan for taking me out to that store, showing me where it was. So, I got stuff from all over, so, like, you know me, I'll skip around. Whatever I grab next is what I'm going to show you. I ordered this. It was a Super Games 150 in one. It was cheap. I think it was 20 bucks. There's 150 games on there, and it's cool to have. There's some games on there. I think Panic Restaurant, Little Samson's, a couple other games on there. It's cool to have to play it. All of them are one cart, and it was cool and it's cheap. So I definitely recommend if you see this out there, the Super Games 150 in one cart, definitely pick it up. It's cheap and it has a bunch of games on there. and it's all NES games. They don't have Super Nintendo games or 64 on there. It's all NES games on the cart. Somebody asked me that before. And one thing I forgot to show you, I picked up from that store I was talking about earlier. NECA, they produce a lot of video game figures based on the game. And this is from the Batman that was released on Nintendo. They also have the Friday the 13th one. They have Predator 2 for Sega Genesis. There's a couple other ones out there, but got that, and I was happy to get that for a cheap price. We'll be opening that very, very soon. Okay, so let's skip around. It's weird. It was weird the past 2 months because I was finding a lot of sealed games. I'm not a sealed collector, but if I find a sealed game and it's something I need, I'll open it. If it's something I don't need, I'll take it to an expo or get together, see if anybody else needs it and trade for other stuff. But let me show you. I got a lot of sealed stuff, and it's crazy. It was just really, really crazy. So first one is Robin Hood, Defender of the Crown for the PS2. And you see that? I already have this game, but like I said, for a few bucks, it was cheap. A game that I want to play will be opening soon, Urban Raid. I've heard good things about this game, so I can't wait to check it out. Cold Winter, I played this one before. Like I said, sealed. And it's funny because these are the old stickers that were used by Circuit City when Circuit City was in business back in the day. And what other new stuff did I find? Hayuko, Warriors of... I'm not even going to butcher that. But this was sealed. And I think the store just got it wrong because they had it sealed for $5. So I don't think the store knew what they were doing when they were pricing these games. The PlayStation games I showed you before, those were all $1.99. Another game, Playboy the Mansion, sealed. It said Xbox sealed there. And that's the Blockbuster sticker back in the day when we used to sell games there. Breakdown, very fun game. If you have an Xbox, definitely pick this up. Very cool game. Check it out. I have this game here too, very bloody, and this is Nano Breaker. Genji, Dawn of the Samurai. Played this a couple of times. Like it. Also, this game was the sequel was released on the PS3. And the last one, Beyond Good and Evil. And like I said, there go the Circuit City sticker again. So all these were brand new, very, very cheap. I was shocked that it was there. And no, actually I have a few more. Forgot about this one. Need for Speed Carbon. And this was weird because his purchase product from the EA experience. I don't know if that was maybe an EA experience. Maybe they set up at a mall so you can try out EA games back in the day. So I don't know, but this was sealed. And then two things that I found, and I was shocked that I found these sealed PSP games. But not even that, they're the PSP RPG games that are, collector's editions. The first one, Persona, when this is sealed, the 2-disc soundtrack included in this copy. I already have this game open, so I'll probably be trading this down the line. Same thing for this, Ease, and like I said, it's collector's edition, and as you can see, it's still factory sealed, and I'll trade that one probably too, because like I said, I have both of these opened already. I've played them multiple times because they're great games for the PSP. Like I said in past videos, PSP is a very underrated system. A lot of people sleep on it, but underrated system. Great RPGs, great games for that system. Okay, let's keep it going. Found a PlayStation 3 controller. Not the DualShock. This is my second one I found. And I don't know, I've been finding them lately. Also, I found a Wii Motion Plus controller, the red. Only thing about it is it has a third-party battery cover on there. But found it was cheap, $1. Some games that I picked up either via the swap meet or local stores around here, thrift stores or anything like that. So I picked up some good stuff. Yoshi's Island DS. This was $2 at the swap meet. Pokemon Pearl version is $2. Wii Play Motion. That was $3, and wanted to try it. This one. Very happy about getting this for $3. Super Paper Mario Nintendo Selects version. WarioWare Smooth Moves, $3. And then J Cocoon 2. And I'm going to start this RPG soon. Want to try it out, see how it is. I know J Cocoon it was on the PlayStation. This one game I still need. I still need to get that one. I haven't played that yet. But yeah, all these are swap meet finds. And like I said, very, very cheap. And what's crazy about it is all those were from one vendor. It's rare that you find a vendor that has a bunch of games for cheap. So I lucked out there. A couple other items that I found out here. And these are just from local, game stores, Goodwill, or Salvation Army. This one, Hasbro Family Game Night 1 and 2. I always pick this up because it's good. It's good for trading in. A store that I trade stuff in, I get good value for this one because they love getting family games, and also the kids and the fam. The kids love playing this game too. So it's my third copy I found recently. This will be traded. Another game that gives back great store credit. NCAA Football 14 for 360. What's funny about it, I found it from Goodwill. See the Goodwill sticker there. And what was crazy is there was 2 copies of the game in there. So, and I tried both of them out, and both copies worked. So it was kind of odd, 2 games in the same case. And that was a Goodwill pickup. Another Goodwill pickup, and this is, I was so happy when I saw this. Very, very happy. And this is Wild Arms 5, the anniversary edition. And like I said, it was at Goodwill. So, so happy it was there. And it all depends what Goodwill you go to. There's certain Goodwill around here that has everything $5.99. And then there's one that gives you 4 games for $1. So it all depends what you find. I paid $5.99 for this one, but it was well worth it. It looked like the person who had it took well care of it. They opened up the top only. Everything inside is mint. And I was very happy because this was the next one I wanted to play. I finished Wild Arms 4 last year. It was so-so. So I was definitely looking forward to playing Wild Arms 5. See if it improved off of Wild Arms 4. Now all I need is Wild Arms Code Altered F. That's the only one I need now. And I'll be doing the series. So Wild Arms 5, I have played it. Once I got it, I think I got this in the beginning of April. Once I got it, I played through it. Great game. And it's great improvement over Wild Arms 4. A game I've been seeing a lot lately, Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories. Finding that one. And then it's the game I've had, another copy I picked up, this trade, Ring of Red. It plays almost like Advance Wars. So, cool game. Another Kingdom Hearts game, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep for the PSP. I do not have this, so this will stay in the collection. A game that it's kind of hard for me. This game that it's been on my radar for the Dreamcast, but I don't see it anywhere. So I finally found it for $5, and that's KO the Kangaroo. Very, very difficult game to find. I've been talking to a lot of Dreamcast collectors, and this is a game most people have to go online to purchase. But found it locally, and I love finding Dreamcast games, especially the late releases, where you see the instruction manual is black here, and it's clean. There's no creases in the manual. I love that. And this game was definitely mint. So, very happy to find that one. A couple other games I picked up out there from thrift stores. Grandia 3, played this before. Great game. The second copy, this will be trading that. The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. I couldn't get into this. All the versions of this game, you can get good money trading it in. I think the most valuable one is the PS3 version. But this game, couldn't get into it. Got it for cheap. And then the last one, Silent Hill, Shattered Memories. I've already played through this before. Great game, great addition to the Silent Hills library. And great game. And this one holds a little bit of value too, around $30 to $40. So, okay. This one I picked up from a local game store. Very happy because I already have this this accessory for the Sega Master System, but now I have a box. The box is a little beat up, but hey, it's okay. And this is the Sega 3D glasses. I've used them for Space Harrier 3D. Very trippy, very trippy, but it definitely works, and I'm glad to get that box. Speaking of box items, picked up some things. I picked up Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. It's funny because I remember people were selling the pre-orders for this on eBay for outrageous prices. People were buying multiple copies, and now you can find this anywhere. So it's good. I'm glad it ended up being like that because everybody's trying to buy multiple copies to try to flip them or rip people off, and it didn't work with this one. So haven't had a chance to play this yet. I have so many games ahead of this, so we get in it soon. We getting into it soon, and see what the difference is from the Wii version. And then I found out Gandalf. I found this. I was on a weekend getaway with the wifey. And we stopped by an outlet store, and they had this there. It was $10, and I needed it, so I was like, cool. I was able to pick it up. Now I just need to find Metroid, and I'll be happy with that. Okay, so almost done. Picked up some Super Nintendo stuff. Picked up some box games, and always happy to find box Super Nintendo games, especially things I haven't played before. First one, Time Slip. This kind of reminds me of Midnight Resistance almost, and Hard Corps on the Sega Genesis. Kind of a mix of the two. Very, very quirky game, weird, but it kind of reminds me of that. Find it for cheap, pick it up, play it. It's weird. It's weird, but I played for hours and had fun with it. Great game, Run Saber. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Atlas title. Look it up. Great game. If you find it out there, it's a good game to play. Got this from my boy, RRob78, SOS. He couldn't get into it. So I told him, I looked at the reviews online, checked it out, and I said, yeah, I'll definitely try it. Played it a few times. It is weird, but fun to me. So, Wiz, Titus, title. You guys, a lot of the Titus games for Super Nintendo. Some of them are uncommon. Some of them are uncommon, hard to find, especially complete in box. So this is another one that I'm gonna add to the collection. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. It kind of looks like a weird platformer. So we'll see how that plays out. And in this game, it's horrible. T2 Judgment Day, straight horrible. Oh man, this game is horrible. But it was cheap. Picked it up. Tried. I'll try anything if it's cheap. So picked it up. Straight garbage though. Don't recommend that for anyone. So next up I'm going to show you stuff I picked up at the end of the month. SC3. SC3 I've talked about before. It's a get together of people in Los Angeles area. Not Los Angeles, but Southern California area. We get together. This time was at the arcade, 2084. We were there. We had the arcade. Arcade was indoor, of course, where you can go in there play. On the upstairs level, they had consoles that you can play, set up for free play. Arcade set up for free play. Everything was good to go. And then outside, we had a bunch of tables set up where you can trade, buy, and sell people. So I had a lot of fun. I have a blast, getting rid of doubles out there. I'm selling doubles to people that need it. Collectors out there. I had a blast, met a lot of cool people. So let me show you what I got. I picked up a lot of common stuff. Stuff that I need to fill holes in the collection. Things I want to try. At this point right now in my collection, I got mostly everything that I'm seeking for. There's a few rare games out there that I still want to get, but other than that, everything I get now, just to try new things that I actually want. I would say I have 95% of the things I want. So now I'm just out there just trying new things, new games, stuff like that. See what I find. So I picked up some stuff, some Dreamcast fillers that I needed. Demolition Racer, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Virtua Striker 2, and man, this one, you don't see this one too often. And then last one, Worms World Party. So needed that for the Dreamcast. And then also another thing that's uncommon, you don't see a lot of games. Game Gear games complete in box. So I picked this up. It was cheap. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It was cheap, and like I said, it's not too often you see Game Gear games still in the box, complete. So F-15 City War. I believe this is an unlicensed NES game. Yep, American Video Entertainment. Got that cheap. The guy had it for 15. Got him sell it to 10 complete in box. So try it out. I probably won't be playing that too long, but I'll try it out. Alice Kid in Miracle World. This is complete in box. Like I say, you don't see this one too often out there. When I Needed. Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2. Another game that this one of the things I needed for the GameCube. I know there's another version that's more expensive, but I'll be fine with this version. I gotta see what the difference is and see, but not this one out there too often. Picked it up. Common Sega Saturn game, Hardcore 4x4, TNN Motorsports. I love these type of games. I love these racing games. These corny racing games. They're fun to me, especially when playing with the kids. So I had to pick it up and see how it is. The two things I was most excited for was one, my boy David. He hooked it up. He had a box and manual for Darkwing Duck. So now I have the game complete in box. Thank you, David. Definitely needed it. And the box, like I said, the box is clean. Everything's in good condition. And I definitely thank him for this because I definitely wanted to complete this game. And the last thing, thank you, Sci-Fic. I was able to get a Magical Chase repro. I played it the other day. First time playing it. Thank you, Sci-Fic. I was definitely glad he was able to hook it up with the Magical Chase repro. Great game. Still, I will never pay the amount people are asking for this game, so I'm glad I got this. So thanks again, Sci-Fic. And last thing I forgot, I was able to get this for a good price. Game & Watch Boxing. Got it for a good price. Everything works. Tried it out, and I'm very happy. The guy gave it for me for a steal, so definitely happy. Like I said, everything works. The controllers are set up. It was a good deal. So a lot of stuff happened March, April. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments, people, the likes, the thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Like I said, I just appreciate people watching, and us in the gaming community. We can share what we find out there, and hope everybody is having a great time collecting and finding the things you want out there in the gaming world. I haven't been watching too much YouTube videos. Every now and then when I get a chance, but I hope everybody out there is having a lot of luck finding what they need. Until the next video, take care. Again, thanks for watching. And everybody out there in the YouTube world, stay safe. Take care.